Hi, I'm Sherry here at the Little Beading Closet, and if you like sparkle, then these beaded rings should make you smile. Let's look at the supplies and then I'll teach you step by step how to make your very own. 11 size 4mm bicone crystals, 12 size 11 seed beads in a color similar to your crystal, and a metallic size 11 seed bead for the rest of the ring. I'm going to use a size 10 beading needle on Wildfire for my ring, and this is a nice beige color. Make sure you check out the description below the video for more details on all the beads and the thread. I think Wildfire is a great choice to make your ring because it's going to be very strong, and rings take a lot of wear and tear. It helps to cut your thread on a diagonal and then take a pair of pliers, crimp the end of your thread to get it started. And that way you have a smaller surface to slip the eye of your needle onto your thread, making this process much more enjoyable. You'll begin by making 3 units of pondo stitch and picking up 4 of the size 11 colored seed beads and bring them down near the end of my thread, and needle back through the 4 seed beads that you just added. Go ahead and pull your thread through. And then needle through the first bead. This time when you pull it tight, it should turn into a nice little right angle weave unit. Next, picking up my metallic size 11 seed bead, I'll come into the next size 11, repeating that all the way around this right angle weave unit by picking up 1 metallic size 11 seed bead and coming through the next size 11 for a total of 4. Now I have on 3, picking up my 4th metallic seed bead and coming into the next colored size 11 seed bead. Next, step up into the metallic seed bead. I'm finished with my tail and I'll trim it off. We're going to make 2 more of these pondo stitches, picking up 4 more of the colored size 11 seed beads and come back through the metallic one that your thread is exiting. I'll turn this in my hand and come through the very first colored size 11 seed bead, picking up 1 metallic size 11 seed bead, coming into the next colored one, picking up 1 metallic size 11 seed bead, coming into the next colored one, picking up 1 more metallic size 11 seed bead, coming into the next colored one, and this time you just needle through the metallic size 11 seed bead, and you have your second pondo stitch added. Now we need to needle up here to the end, so I'll needle through the next colored one, 1 more metallic one, 1 more colored one, and 1 more metallic one. Now we have 2 units of pondo stitch and we need just 1 more. Picking up the 4 colored size 11 seed beads and needling back through the metallic one here on the end, turning the work of my hand, needling through the first colored one, Picking up one metallic size 11 seed bead, coming into the next colored one. Picking up one metallic size 11 seed bead, coming into the next colored one. Picking up one metallic size 11 seed bead, coming into the next colored one. Then needling straight through this metallic seed bead right here. And again, we just need to needle up here to the end. Through one colored one metallic, one colored one, and one metallic. To the finished base that we'll be attaching our crystals to. Pick up 3 metallic size 11 seed beads and come back through the one that your thread is exiting. Now you have a right angle weave unit here on the end, and we're going to pick up 2 of our size 11 seed beads and come through the next sticking out size 11 here on the edge. Picking up 3 more size 11 seed beads, we're going to put a right angle weave unit here on this size 11. Picking up 2 more size 11 seed beads, coming into the next size 11 sticking out on the edge. You'll notice that your right angle weave unit might kind of curve up. That's okay, you don't need it to lay flat. Picking up 3 more size 11 seed beads, come back through the size 11 that your thread is exiting. Pick up 2 more size 11 seed beads and come through the size 11 sticking out here. Pick up 3 size 11s and needle back through the one that your thread is exiting. Picking up 2 more size 11 seed beads, come through the metallic size 11 here on the end. Picking up 3 more size 11 seed beads, come back through the one that your thread is exiting. Picking up 2 more size 11 seed beads, coming into the next size 11 sticking out. Picking up 3 more size 11 seed beads and going back through the one that your thread is exiting. Picking up 2 size 11 seed beads and coming through the next 11 sticking out. Picking up 3 size 11 seed beads and coming back through the one that your thread is exiting. Picking up 2 size 11 seed beads, coming through the next one sticking out. Picking up 3 more size 11 seed beads and coming back through the one that your thread is exiting. Picking up 2 more size 11 seed beads, and this time we're going to needle into the one that is the base of this right angle weave unit here at the end, with your thread exiting this size 11 needle into the next size 11 past it. Now we're going to be putting on the 4 corners. Pick up one size 11 seed bead and come into the one after it. And when you pull it into place, it'll make a little corner. Now we need to needle down here and add a corner. I usually go through 2 beads at a time to get there. And then 2 more, 2 more, and 2 more. Picking up one more size 11 seed bead, needle through the next 3 size 11 seed beads. The one in the middle will be the base of the right angle weave unit here on the end. And that will be your second corner. Picking up one more size 11 seed bead for your third corner. And then coming through maybe 2 more beads to start working your way down to the 4th corner. And then come into the next size 11 seed bead that is not part of the right angle weave unit. And picking up a one more size 11 for the last corner and coming through one size 11 plus the one at the base of the right ankle weave unit. We're going to go ahead and needle up here to the end. You're coming through one side of the right angle weave unit and then stepping into the one on the very end. Now we have the base finished and we've been looking at it flat, but really the sides of it will fold up and hold our crystals. So let's go ahead and begin adding them. Picking up one of your 4mm bicone crystals, coming out the end, we're going to be working with these 3 sticking out size 11s here along the edge. So go ahead and come into the first one. Picking up one more crystal, come into the next one. And coming into the next one. Picking up one more crystal, you're going to come into the size 11 down here at the very end. And then you'll notice that it's starting to kind of cup together when you pull. You don't have to pull tight yet, but you'll see that you're starting to get that curve to your piece. Picking up one more bicone. This time we're going to be working with the 3 sticking out size 11s on this side. Go ahead and come into the first one. One more size 4mm bicone into the next sticking out size 11. One more 4mm bicone and come through the next sticking out size 11. one more 4mm bicone, and you'll be coming through the size 11 down here at the very end. Now, as you start pulling this together, now you can see that's really starting to take shape, and we just need to add 3 more crystals. Now I'm going to come through the crystal here. Picking up 1 more crystal. I'm going to needle back through this one. Just like that. And pulling it together. Coming through my size 11 seed bead. Back through this crystal here. Through the crystal I just added. And making sure I pull everything pretty tight. I'm going to come into this crystal. Picking up 1 more 4mm bicone crystal. I'm going to be needling through here. So come back through this one. You've just made a right angle weave out of the crystals, retracing it, not using any of the seed beads, only the crystals. Coming up through here. And back through the one on top. Coming down through this crystal here. And come through the one along the bottom. Picking up my last 4mm bicone crystal. Again, I'll be making another right angle weave unit. Coming through this crystal here. Back down through the one in the center. Needling along the one here. Pulling everything tight. And coming up through this one. I'm going to come down towards the end through the size 11 seed bead. And now I will retrace along the outside edge of both the crystal and the size 11 seed beads. This time I want to make sure that I'm really pulling everything tight. I'm going to go all the way around the top of the ring this way. I've gone all the way around. Here's the underside of my ring. And here's the top and the sides where I'll be attaching the band. If you'd like your ring to be a little tighter, just retrace the crystals one more time. Now that we have the top of the ring complete, we can move on to the band using size 11 seed beads with a right angle weave pattern. To start the band, I'm going to look at my ring here on the side. And you can tell we do have one right angle weave unit here, but we're going to add another bead to it before we begin. We're going to come down into one bead here on the right, pick up one more size 11 and come up into the bead here on the left. It's almost as though you're making a little bit of a right angle weave on top of the one underneath it. Come back through the one here on the top, back down through the one here on the side, and through the one that we just added. And this is just regular right angle weave, so you'll pick up 3 seed beads and needle back through the one that your thread is coming out of, and then needle down to the end, coming through one and through the one here on the end. Just continue making right angle weave units until you have the length you need for your band. When you have your desired length, I'll show you how to connect it at the other side. I've been working on my right angle weave unit and have length for my finger. You just want to make sure that everything is flat and smooth, that you don't have any twists in your existing band. Bringing it up together, going to weave the last bead that your thread is exiting into the 3 beads here. So I'm going to come into this one just here. And now this bead that we're exiting is going to sit right on top of the one down below it. Through the one here on top and come down into the one on the other side. To finish off the rest of the band, we're just going to put a size 11 in the ditch formed between each right angle weave unit. Picking up one size 11, coming into the next sticking out size 11 of the next right angle weave unit. And I'm just going to repeat that all the way down the side of my band. Alternatively, if you'd like to use 2 size 15s in the very first space that you're filling, you could do that instead of the 1 size 11. That's just an aesthetic choice and completely up to you. After adding all the size 11s down the one side of my band, I'm working with 2 15s instead of the 1 11 for my end and coming into this one here through the size 11 right here in the middle. Now I'm just going to turn the ring and repeat that on my other side, following my edge into my band and retracing some of these right angle weave units to lock in my thread. After retracing some of my right angle weave units, I'll go ahead and trim off my thread.